Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to do this video to discuss the difference between learning to tattoo through an apprenticeship and learning to tattoo through self-teaching and self-education, and which path I took and why, and then go over some things so that people don't get confused about that. As far as it goes, a lot of people say the proper way to learn to tattoo is through an apprenticeship, and that's always been the way it is. You have to find an apprentice, you have to pay them a bunch of money, you have to go clean up their shop, and then hopefully at some point in there they give you some valuable information and you learn to tattoo under them. And you know, that's all well and great, and I would have loved to have had an apprenticeship if I could have found one that I could afford and that would give me valuable information and wasn't just taking my money. But that being said, I didn't, so I chose the route of self-teaching, which is frowned on by some and could be construed as dangerous. But I used my time to educate myself a whole lot by reading, watching hundreds of hours worth of videos, reading countless books, studying bloodborne pathogens and cross-contamination mainly to make sure I was doing it safe. And then when I began tattooing, I tattooed fruit, fake skin, and then my skin for the first 6 months or a year before ever tattooing anyone else. That way I didn't mess up anyone else's skin, which is a very important part. And when I did start tattooing other people, I didn't charge for the tattoos. I did them for free just to help practice, and that way, they know that you're inexperienced and you're doing a free tattoo, and if they're willing to put themselves up for that, then that's all fair. But mainly, you need to learn about bloodborne pathogens and how to tattoo safely if you're going to self-teach yourself. That's the main important part, because you don't want to give someone an infection or, God forbid, a disease from not having a sterile work environment or not having clean equipment. So you need to study that stuff or take a course on bloodborne pathogens. Now, as far as mine goes, I would just recommend, if you're gonna learn to tattoo, try to find an apprentice. And if you can afford it and you can do an apprenticeship, then you're lucky and you're probably gonna be in better shape than I was. But if not, and you are gonna do the self-taught route, don't just jump right in with the tattoo machine and start tattooing. I learned how to work coil machines, how to take them apart, put them together, tune them, and didn't really use coils that much when starting out, but just, for the sake of tradition, I learned to do that. I read so many books and watched so many videos that my head spun. I did this for 6 months before I ever picked up a tattoo machine and started tattooing. The main thing is that you want to learn, not tattoo, and then you need to have some drawing skills, of course. You can practice drawing, pulling straight lines, and there's a lot of good information online, how to get the right needle depth and all that. But buy some fake skin, practice skin, some fruit, and do that first, and then tattoo yourself mainly, so you can get an idea of what real skin feels like. And until you can feel confident that you can actually put ink into someone's skin and it not look like a complete mess, don't do it. So that's mainly what I wanted to get out there, though. But the important part is the contamination factor and being clean and safe when you tattoo. So if you're going to self-teach, you need to take a bloodborne pathogens course or study it up extensively, learn about cross-contamination, learn how to keep it clean, keep it safe, and that's all I wanted to get at. Anyways, if y'all have any questions, shoot me a message, post them in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Peace.